myself. Take me right back to the start.
Fortunately for this Alpha Sydney team, like you said, another big high clear, able to control it and put it back down, but his team completely falls away as a pass comes up to Fairy Peak, a shot, and he gets the first goal of the day too.
And that is huge for Mocket Esports, a team that has struggled for confidence, getting that first goal, and it's a beautiful pass over to Fairy Peak as well. Tucks that one in.
The big problem when you have an aggressive team is they need boosts to get up and make plays.
Oh, Mystic double tap!
What a shot! What a shot from Mystic. There's the Devo he was looking for, a previous teammate of that man, but going up and using the box side of that car. Instead, he flips it around again using the wheels.
Himself into a brick wall, but Mystic up there yet again. This team still trying to find the edge. Jake passed it into the corner where Torsus is waiting. But we can see right now the rotations from Mocket. So good. One play, two play, three play.
Save from Jake.
Can he do it again here? K-Dot tries to go for Cranes, gets himself a second contact on the ball. As Mystic puts it up high, it's going to allow Jake to come back in. Going to go off the top, there's going to be a follow-up. Here comes Torsus, puts it towards the net, and Alpha Sydney have the lead.
Slight hesitation from Fairy Peak here. He sees that it's going to hit the crossbar, but he lets his teammate get it. Unfortunately for him, this Alpha Sydney wants to...
It's Mystic, though, from Fairy Peak. It's going to go up high yet again. Fairy Peak, a long looping ball. But these are just going to go straight back to Alpha Sydney. A long shot. K-Dot and Mystic have that one covered, though. No follow-up by Mocket. They understand they are comfortably in the lead and do not need to push their luck. There comes Mystic. Double tap from Mystic!
He makes it look so easy.
What did he do between regionals and today? He is absolutely on fire.
There was for such a long time, that experience hopefully paying well for them as they're trying to battle back.
Oh, that's
30
a huge
seconds,
demo.
a demo, a shot, pass play set up, and this crowd is behind them yet again.
Fairy Peak was in defense, now he isn't. Taken out, and Jake will get the easiest goal of his career. He gets it stolen away by Mystic as well, who plays that into the middle. Mocket Esports now finding these passes more and more, pretty much adapting to Alpha Sydney style by playing Alpha Sydney style. K-Dot!
How do you adapt to that?
You don't.
K-Dot coming up the wall, a beautiful touch to hug the wall. He spins into it to make sure he lands back on it, and then a double tap off that wall to play it back inside. There were
time they just need to do something better with it.
Well, we talked to Yummy Cheeseman about it as well from this Alpha Sydney team. One again from K-Dot off the top.
K-Dot has found his form all of a sudden, and his form lies in the air. Look at it, just delaying that second touch, not allowing a player to come in and challenge.
Be able to put it back into the box there. Is Turbo able to put it back out into the middle? Final minute of gameplay, still scoreless. Northern Gaming with the opportunity. Devo will finish it off, and they're on the board.
Vibrant are hoping he had a bit more space here, but sadly, someone was coming up, or I guess sadly in his case. Devo was right there, so close to Turbo Pulsar.
Here, Northern Gaming versus NRG. 35 seconds left right now. There's plenty of time for NRG to tie it back up. And they've got the pressure. It's lofted Garrett looking for an opportunity as Devo hits the air. Jacob over the top, back into the box. Garrett's there, he puts it through. Tie game.
This is what you don't expect, and this is when Jacob comes out so strong. Looking like he was going to retreat, he stays on the wall instead, tries to read the push to the corner, passes it out, and Garrett always had third.
What can Devo do? He'll get the spider clear away by teammates for time for his teammates to move back, but Jacob up with the shot, Remco with the save. Northern Gaming keeping it at the 1-goal game, but NRG trying so hard to extend the lead right now. 1:30 left to go, and Northern Gaming has yet to score. Be Jacob now. Jacob will transition this one back out. Garrett G will be able to put that one past Remco. Turbo puts it back up. Does it go all the way? No. Jacob with the save. Now into the corner. Keep that pressure onto the backboard. Devo cleared away once more. Garrett G on the wall. Can he double tap it down? It goes in! It took 3 bounces, but NRG's got the lead back.
You can watch Remco see it happening and have to change his mind. Like, oh no, don't do it. He saw Garrett following through. He didn't think he had the boost or the momentum, but Garrett waiting.
The side doesn't read that as it goes up the wall. Mystic's gonna play it slow. Using that second flick off the ceiling, really smart as he air dribbles all the way down for a pass. Almost going in there.
Their own offense in game number 1. Demo there, it could be a chance. Matt sends it on target. Of any kind of play, Matt now sends that one deep down into the blue end. As he tries to get a touch out to a teammate, Turtle a little bit too far back. K-Dop gonna take ground control. That passing blaze from Mocket Esports, and Fairy Peak gonna sink one into the far side.
So dangerous when you give this Mocket team space. You see K-Dop seeing the available options as one of the players on.
Back at their own end as the control now goes into Rogue's hands. They set up an attack off the crossbar. Matt with the follow-up, a slow roller. They're gonna grab goal number 1.
Slow roller, not fantastic play from this Rogue team. The pressure being put on. Fantastic play alone by Sizz to get up and beat him on that second touch. Just
Mocket to move back down to the other end of the field. A miss there from Fairy Peak though gives a doink to Turtle, just misses that one. But midfield pressure from Sizz and Matt will allow that attack to stay on. A shot to the far side. Fairy Peak, clutch save as he flies across the goal line. They're gonna keep themselves in this game. 2 minutes left now. And we see a shot from Matt from above. 3-1 now.
the pass play, that's what's so scary about this Rogue team. The duos are for everybody on the team. It does not matter who matches up as long as their teammates. But that one just far off. Ball gonna settle in the mid. Matt tries to play it over his teammate, but Mystic reads it and puts it up. Trying to get another touch, missing just wide, but the pressure is gonna win for K-Dop.
There it is. Of course, it wasn't a shot on net, but it was a fantastic pass from Mystic. The follow through, last second, Chase Cam gets that pass out to K-Dop. He threads the needle, and there's a 1-goal difference.
Another one, Fairy Peak showing how dangerous he is in
K-Dop.
solo play.
A shot on net as it comes off the corner. Fairy Peak runs that one down the field by himself. And the defenders for Rogue can't keep it out. And that's going to be a 2-0 lead in the bracket, or the series now, for Mocket Esports, setting themselves this pace off right. They say that early demo means nothing to us. And Mocket looking to answer 1 goal now. Sizz looking to grab a second one. Sizz is on fire. He's ready to go. 2 goals in the first minute of gameplay.
I can literally feel the sizzle from here. This guy with these shots, 2 defenders, no one's gonna stop him on that. Into the corner, ball settling in mid. Matt missing a shot up high. This is where K-Dop does extremely well. Puts a shot on net, saved again by Sizz.
Missing up for a shot though, that's gonna be off the bar. Matt just keeping that one out, reading that. Answering the sudden speed burst coming out from Rogue.
Well, Mocket, like you said, 2 more goals to tie it up. They are on match point. If they could take this victory, they're moving on. But the big thing with these 2 teams, winner, Mystic passing it to himself off the post.
There it is, 1 goal left now with 43 seconds left. They have the chance to do this. Beautiful passing there, off all the posts, the backboard, all 3 members getting involved.
Well, with a test, the ball bounced loose right now in the orange half. 1:43 left to go, still 2-0 in favor of NRG.
Flip side also trying to give themselves targets. The best to
That just goes in! Jacob up as a threat, zoning out the defenders, 3-0 NRG.
I don't know if Jacob going up for this is what messed with this save, but both Marky and Greasy unable.
This is sort of plays we are used to seeing from Flipside. They don't make it happen this time. Garrett out to Fireburner. They'll have one in return. It'll bounce out. Can he finish it off on the crossbar? 2 players up. Garrett drops it down. 2-goal lead now for NRG.
This counterattack has so much speed. Fireburner's shot was incredible. Just hitting the crossbar, forcing Cooks here up. Garrett and Jacob didn't even care if they both went for it, but you still notice Jacob went down to seeing him whiff a ball is so uncharacteristic. You can't help but notice it.
Marky Duda plays one towards Greasy. Cookser is up in the air. Nobody's home. That'll be a free shot there for Flipside here. What happened to the defense of NRG?
Well, Jacob, it looks like he was going to go for net, decided to try and chase this through, but Greasy Meister with the pace ended up beating him out to that. Jacob tried to make the dedication, assuming he had that, just must have misread the timing on Greasy, who had the speed.
Well, 31 seconds left. It's almost possible, but the 2-goal lead for NRG. A nice comfort there. They'll be able to hold on in game 2, but we saw with Mocket in the previous series against Rogue, they were able to come back so often. Cookser connects with Greasy Meister. It's a 1-goal game, Carpet.
In 3 touches, Cookser managed to whiff and then score and then score. Those are 3 touches in a row Cookser manages to pull off. 1 goal.
Garrett G, solid on the ground, will play this one away from Marky Duda, but it stays in the blue corner. And now this loft back. Fireburner's got to play smart here. They're going to drop this one down. Cookser puts it in. Flips Flipside's up with 26 seconds left.
The pass from Marquis Duda. Look at him, instead of retreating, he goes all the way up for this Fireburner. He saw him last second, tried to slow it down, but the touch went just behind him. Flipside tactics, 26 seconds left. Will they stay alive?
Such beautiful, methodic play here from Flipside, as they are able to get the win. Slow and steady, but now, will Jacob happen to them, is my question. We've seen him pull off the most absurd of plays. Only one player in the back, it's Greasy, but he gets a great clear downfield. Garrett has to fall back, and now Fireburner into the middle. Final countdown's happening, and Marky gets another solid clear. These hard clears are all that Flipside needs. Marky just keeps the ball control away, and Garrett G will drop this one back. Hooks it, will he put it in? No, it doesn't go in, but it doesn't matter. There goes the sweep. Flipside's got to win.
At least they won't get swept through this non-stop defense from Flipside tactics.
I'm still waiting for a Jacob play. I want to see like an upside down turtle goal or something.
Yeah, I think we're all waiting for it.
But game 4. Here on DFH, Storm's broken out. Seems we were just here 15 minutes ago. That Storm cell moved in pretty fast. Garrett G, what? Wow, that was crazy. If that had been on target, that would have been in. Moving so quickly on the ground. Looks to set this one up and go for the demo. Marky's just gonna drive it in. He'll put it through. Flipside's up.
Cooks here wasn't able to make connection on the ball, at least. Instead, he just went straight for Garrett.
Look at this kill.
The landing on that worked so well in Cooks' favor. I thought the ball would have messed him up a bit. He landed perfectly on all 4 wheels. Recovery directly into demolition.
He's like, yeah, here, Marky, I'm gonna put the ball here for you. I'm gonna take care of the goalie. You have no excuses to miss this shot. But now here comes NRG on the offense. Can they bounce back? A win here would keep them on in the upper bracket, but Flipside is on fire right now. 2-0 for the European champions.
Is this the turnaround for Flipside tactics? Cooks here to Greasy. Well-timed,
with the save now, be able to put it back across the blue. Garrett G in once more. It's been a solid minute or so of offense here for NRG, but so few shots really coming out. That one very goal. Garrett G takes the shot. NRG has the lead in game 5.
This is where you see these players time and time again. You'll see these shots. Garrett will not miss when given the opportunity. A demolition on goalie is what gave him the shot.
Lofts this one high. Fireburner sees an opportunity, takes a shot. Greasy with the save. Going downfield, immediate transition onto offense, the push through, but Garrett G's there. He has to get a second touch here, gets it past Marky. Well done by Garrett G, and Greasy Meister flops in the midfield. Fireburner has an open shot, go for the neck, and Greasy gets there. No, it's 2-0 NRG. Meister has to make the save. Greasy Meister has been on fire all season long, keeping Flipside to only 2-0 right now in this game. But NRG gonna try and extend it. Fireburner wraps it around. Garrett G moves up. The screen plays. They pull up the demolition. It's a 3-goal game.
He baited them so hard for this. The play had been so fast-paced. He just stopped. Marky and Greasy missing that, and Cooks here getting demolished. All of Flipside
in favor of NRG right now. They can just keep the ball away from Flipside. You see right now, Flipside going for a lot of early predictions.
Position of wrong place, wrong time right there for Farah, but Alpha Sydney getting rid of that early goal, and we are all tied up right now. Remember, the leftovers have the blood of their OC counterparts on their hands, and right now they are going for the revengeance.
Trying to make sure that they do their country proud as this shot comes out perfectly up our down ski for Drippe. Beautiful.
With his chance to get it off the backboard, Torsus puts it down, Farah with the save! It's to use because the only real option you have is up, but is the area furthest away and most difficult for any defender to get to. So it's such a great way of, if you have low boost or you just can't afford for the ball to touch the floor like it's a 0 second, just put it up there. Oh my goodness, Torsus!
Stepping up huge again for his team. Jake allowing him to bring this all the way down, a dribble over, even gets touched mid-air, but he corrects himself to push it back across the body of that open space, just plays the ball completely out of the way to make sure he can grab some boost and set up his team as Farah puts on a shot, puts on another one and gets a goal.
Yeah, Farah finds the side of the wall, gets the rebound almost immediately. Torsus, that is a dangerous pass out from him. You need to get those either down to the side of into your own corner or get them all the way down to the other end of the pitch. Right in front of you is a no-go zone.
Also difficult for Drippe there. He jumps at the wall and just smashes against it, assuming that ball's gonna go in. But because it doesn't, it puts him out of position. And they're able to sneak one by as Farah puts a low roller underneath. Doesn't work out, but the pressure is starting to come out now from the leftovers.
Almost feel like Farah would have been better off going for a double tap. instead, Leftovers are still in the lead. Snaski goes for a boomer. Halfway line is going to be followed up by Farah, who has called for it, and that is going to be put into the net. Great communication from the Leftovers.
Able to back off and allow Farah to do what he does best. Yes, Farah is a guy. His name is Victor. Look at that shot. Bottom right, perfect placement.
One goal could be all that separates them, as Jake's going to have to try and react to this. That's going to be a potential wood. Farah pushes it towards the net, but Drippe using that.
The opponent's side of the pitch while the ball is in his territory. Two goalies have to go up on the side of Denial to block it out. Now Devo out to Remco, a follow-up shot. Quickly, NRG scores here in game one.
The moment Devo saw this double dedication, he knew he had to get it back center as fast as possible. Look at that touch. He could have potentially waited and gotten the boost as well, but he knew he had little time.
I mean, right now, they have had the opportunities to score and have not capitalized.
Yeah, and Denial trying to play smart and calculated. They want to make sure they're in the right positions as the ball's coming their way. That pass may have been dangerous, but again, no one following up from Northern Gaming. Devo trying to cut that off.
Oh, Turbo pulls an open net. He won't miss this one. He'll put that one in. The sub player coming in and getting Northern Gaming on the board.
That gives Northern Gaming a bit of room to breathe. Now only a one-goal game with 3:22 left. Devo cut that off at the source, trying to stop that passing play.
Gaming knocked them out early in day two. Sad Jr. coming in from the back. Northern Gaming with an opportunity, but Lethamyr back into the midfield. Turbo pulls it in, taking a shot. Lethamyr with a clear again. Prodigy stays grounded this time. No double commitment. It's what Denial has to do to keep themselves alive here in game two. Devo in the air to try and drop it through, but doesn't go. It's Turbo Pulsa. What a read to know where the defenders would be. Northern Gaming ties the series.
Just watch how Devo follows through with this. He gets the first touch and knows to keep his wheels on it to try and stuff out that clear. Turbo Pulsa reading his
side, try to put it on the wall. Remco back down. Sad Jr. going for the bump on Devo in net, creating some confusion. G might have a shot here. It'll go through. That interference created by Sad Jr. gives Denial the lead.
One shot, one goal. Lethamyr following that through was huge for him. Devo thought he had the read, but Lethamyr made sure that he got the next touch around Devo. Getting knocked out, they really need to be careful.
Turbo Pulsa taking a shot towards the net, saved by Sad Jr., but Remco in, puts another shot on target. Turbo Pulsa with the redirect right in front of the net. We've got a tie game.
And there it is, good old Taruru following it up. This touch from Remco, beautifully dropped down. I cannot believe he trusted him to get that touch. I don't know.
Need this win so desperately. A loss here sends them home for season 3. Right now, trapped in their own corner. Prodigy will slow this one down, pass to Sad Jr., shot down the middle. It'll go in and Denial's up.
Yet another counterattack. It is Denial's strength right now. The moment they see that they pushed up too much, Devo the last line of defense, Remco trying to drop back, but Sad Jr. putting the pace on that shot.
Send the Canadians packing. But Denial not wanting to be sent quietly into the night will continue to fight here in game 4, all tied up as we across halftime.
Northern Gaming wants to try and put this next one in. This is so close for them. They have a control.
Oh,
Turbo!
The whole team doesn't matter, does it himself, and he's got the lead.
Turbo coming and showing he's not just a sub, he's an amazing player. What a dribble from him, taking everyone from the 9.
Nutty. That really is nutty. That's more than the entirety average of Alpha Sydney, the OCE leaders. They're not that far off the average for NRG either, as that's going to be pushed straight down. Snaski with the follow-up. And that puts his team 2 goals in the lead.
And this is the scrappy passing plays that we see. Farah going up for a ball that almost no one would want to go for, but he manages to sneak his bumper just around that.
Right, what do we do after we've got a hold of the ball? Snaski over into the corner. Ends up pulling out Montecano, but Express can go for a follow-up shot. And there's Bango! Lovely passing play by Jam Gaming.
There's the passing plays we can see now. Pulling Siki out now. This time Siki seemed the impatient one. He didn't know where to go. He was in, out, didn't know if he should turn around or not. It gave a lot of...
So yeah, Siki is the only player with LAN experience that we are seeing on the field. As Farah just powers that one. It's going to hit the post and bounce straight up. So he's going to have to leave it for Snaski, who's put it down off the roof. Leftovers with their opportunity to start pushing forward. Express has just got hope there. No challenge from him. Siki can just put that into the top right corner.
This first clear from Bango didn't really have a lot of direction, and instead of clearing it towards the corner, he put it towards the sidewall. It bounced right back. Followed through. Siki went for the bounce.
Well, angle. Snaski off the backboard has missed it. He's going to invite Jam Gaming to move in, and they will take the space if given it. Montecano putting it into a dangerous position, followed up by Bango, but Snaski, early challenge from him means he can get the save. Express is going to leave that. Siki putting it all the way down to the other end of the field. Push this towards the middle, and there's Ferrer yet again. These backboard plays coming up huge for the leftovers.
No one on Jam Gaming is trying to read them off the backboard, hoping that they can pace it out and follow it from the goal, but not enough. You can see Siki and Ferrer really working well.
Can dribble, but this time around, he has been challenged. Express over to Bagger, who can control. Montconnor is available as well, but Snasky with the early challenge. Snasky pushes it over to the side. He's found Siki as well, and these cutting passes for both teams are proving really, really useful.
And this is when giving space is gonna show that it's really dangerous. Montconnor tried to come into net, but a second.
They are being beat to balls, but at the same time, they are panicking at times. Which one is it?
Both? That's a trick question. I think on defense, as long as they can keep the pace they have, they just need to worry about their positioning.
Well, if we keep on current pace, then the leftovers can go for the sweep, taking the 1-0 lead, using that arc part of the roof, and that is so